Sometimes your underwear can give you a sign that you have shifted realities. Get a mental picture of Fruit of the Loom as we take a journey down memory lane with the Mandela effect. Hello everyone, I am Michael and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. The other day I was having a conversation with a friend of mine because she was wearing a sweatshirt and it had the Fruit of the Loom logo on it. Do you have a mental picture of the Fruit of the Loom logo? What did it look like? Bunch of fruit, but did it have a cornucopia with the fruit hanging out of it, or was it just fruit by itself? The Mandela effect are little tweaks in our reality that many people have a clear vision of, but these little changes never existed. And the Fruit of the Loom logo is an example of the Mandela effect. Many people, including myself, remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia, with the fruit hanging out of it. When we look at the Fruit of the Loom logo today, it's just fruit, and it says Fruit of the Loom. And when we look at the Fruit of the Loom logo, it looks wrong to us, those that have a clear vision of what the Fruit of the Loom logo used to look like. Sometimes we could say, it's just a brand of underwear. It's just a logo. Why is this so important? But these Mandela effects are tangible evidence of reality shifts in our reality. And many people remember this Fruit of the Loom logo having the cornucopia. This is not a rebranding, so when you go back and try to locate, maybe if you have some old underwear hanging out in a drawer, could be 20 years old, right? But we look at the brand, we look at the logo, and we cannot find evidence. Sometimes we find residual evidence, maybe in artwork, but there's no evidence of the Fruit of the Loom logo having the cornucopia, right? This happens in many brands. We discussed Jiffy peanut butter, for example, and it never existed. However, there's residue meaning that there might be artwork of people that remember and drew certain brands, for example. Brands are only one type of example of the Mandela effect. But the other day I had this conversation with my friend and I said, are you aware of the Mandela effect? And we started talking about it. And I said, you remember the Fruit of the Loom logo? And she said, yeah, it looks different. I said, had a cornucopia, right? And the Mandela effect was new to her. And she looked at it. I said, no, the Mandela effect, for this example, Fruit of the Loom never had a cornucopia in the symbol, in that logo. So if this seems interesting to you, does it resonate with you? Do you remember the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia? So many of you might be stumbling across this channel. We break down our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. So some people might say, how is the Mandela effect so relevant to this? This is the tangible evidence of reality shifts. Things that we clearly have memories of. If our third eye and pineal gland are functioning, we have memories of these things, but they never existed. We could find evidence of it in residual evidence, maybe in ads in a newspaper that might have a drawing, or people that have drawn some of these logos that have changed, right? Or different brands. So this is not a branding change over time, some brands might change their logo, but a Mandela effect is an example of something from reality that never existed or existed slightly different, right? Our first Mandela effect that we have shared was Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. And it will always be a beautiful day in the neighborhood, not a beautiful day in this neighborhood, right? We're all inclusive. The neighborhood is for everyone. So the Mandela effect is the evidence of this 5D shift. We are shifting realities. This is taking place now. And there are lists, whether these are light warriors that have been following our channel and the Mandela effect concept is new to you. There are lists of many popular Mandela effects, and some might resonate with you, some might not. But the other day on my journey, I shared with someone that had that Fruit of the Loom logo, and I was inspired to do this video, as I would like to continue to share Mandela effects with all of you as we go on our journey, because the Mandela effects are evidence of reality shifts as we are shifting to a 5D reality. So if you're new to the channel, we would be grateful if you click subscribe. All light warriors, if you have not, click the bell, because that will give notifications, and I would like to be more active on the community tab. And if you don't click the bell, you will not get notifications for the community tab. Give the video a like, as everything is based off of algorithms, and the more likes, it becomes visible to more people, so we can continue to grow our community. So leave a comment if you find this concept of Mandela effects interesting, and I would like to start incorporating it maybe weekly. Maybe we'll do Mandela effect Mondays. How's that, light warrior? So maybe once a week we'll start to break down Mandela effects on our journey, as these are the evidence, pieces of evidence of this 5D shift. Remember, we cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of the Mandela effect, as it is examples of this 5D shift. And when you become aware, you will raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. I am Michael. Find us in the 5th dimension. Have a wonderful day living your everyday life. Mandela effects are the evidence, light warriors, like we have shared. You are in control of your reality. So create the reality that you wish to experience. The truth cannot be told. It can only be realized. And so it is.